So a consumer walks into a store and they're trying to gather information about two products. One product might be superior to the other product. So does the salesperson slag the other product? We went to Kelowna Mercedes, which has a pretty good product, to figure out how does one with a world-class product compare it to another product without slagging it or defiling it in some way. This week, on Sales Ninja. Sales Ninja hard-hitting interview. So here with Janet. Now, Janet, have you ever been into a store where you're comparing products and the salesperson would, say, slag the competition? Has that ever occurred to you?
Yes, it has, in fact.
How did that make you feel?
Well, I didn't think it was a very good way to sell their product by bashing somebody else's. If they back their product 100%, they would just be confident in the product they're selling and not have to compare it to the competitor.
So I'm talking with Chelsea. Now, Chelsea, is there ever a chance that somebody should bash competition when comparing products? Ever at all? Ever a good occasion to do that?
No. I would say no.
Now, but what if there's just, the consumer saying, listen, you know what, I really think I'm going to go with the other guys, and the salesperson is losing them, and they need to put food on the table, and they just need to frame it correctly. So is that a good occasion to bash the competition?
No, because that person will end up finding out if that's a bad product, then they'll find out on their own and probably end up coming back to that place and giving them the sale.
So if I was trying to, get with a woman and she was considering another gentleman, would it not be a good idea for me to say, hey, listen, he smokes and I think he's a serial killer? Is that not a good way to frame that?
Well, I can see it's a little bit tempting in that situation, but she will figure that out on her own. Hopefully not too late with the serial killer scenario. But no, she'll figure it out on her own. It just makes you look like you have no class if you do that. Just throw the other guy under the bus.
All right, well, there you have it. Okay. So a hard-hitting Sales Ninja interview with Colin Gingle. Is it Gingle?
Correction, that would be Gingell.
French?
Possibly.
Okay. So Gingell. Mr. Gingell, you run a dealership that has world-class product in it. In fact, it's really good. So how do you frame that against another product, automotive product, that might not be as comparable? It might not be as good.
Right. Let's put this into perspective. Let's use Brad Pitt and Jonah Hill as an example. Mm-hmm. So Brad Pitt, awesome actor, good-looking guy, beautiful wife, hard rock abs that we'd all love to have. Jonah Hill, great actor, great teeth.
That's great. So if they end up with Jonah Hill, they don't feel so bad because he's got great teeth, great personality, even though they're secretly wanting Brad Pitt.
That's the best way to explain it. That would be right, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Gingle. I mean, Gingell. Okay, when comparing apples to oranges, or Four Seasons to Motel 6, or Mercedes-Benz to Skoda, you never, ever, ever should bash the competition. As it turns out, through extensive research on Sales Ninja, unless you really, really feel like it would be a lot of fun to do so.